Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It is Jen with Home Eunice Plans, and in today's video I will be doing a weekly plan with me in my dot grid traveler's notebook from Archer and Olive. I will be planning out the week of January 20th through January 26th, and the stickers I will be using are actually freebies from my Black Friday order from Paper Trail Plans. So this is the freebie that we have. This is the foiled freebie with a bunch of snowflakes and dots and a bunch of corners and everything, and I was just like, this is just so pretty. And then I fell in love with these. I saw the way that Tay used them in her bullet journal, and I was so blown away by her creativity, and I just thought it was so pretty. And so when I saw that I got these same freebies, I was so excited to do a weekly plan with me in my traveler's notebook, because I use journaling kits, like generally 2-page journaling kits in this notebook, and I am so excited to use these. It's such a unique style of winter kit. I love the gingham, like the black gingham with the snow scenes. That window is just gorgeous. I am just so stinking excited to get creative with this. So this is my layout. I always do this off camera. I set up my my layout for the week. I have my days, my day grid. I have a mini calendar up here, and then I have a habit tracker down here. The reason I do it off camera is because I'm not 100% proficient in doing it yet, so I just get it set up first and then come in and decorate it on camera, because that is something that I know I'm confident in. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I decided to make this plan with me this week a talk through. I'm gonna be pulling in this washi from Paper Minty Studio because I want to put it down at the bottom, and it's not quite, it's this black gingham that I have, and it's thinner washi. So back to what I was saying. I've done 3 of the first 3 weeks in this planner already, and I've done them as voiceovers, and I find that I get like kind of jumbled up whenever I'm doing the voiceover, because it's not a memory spread, it's a plan ahead, and I never know what to talk about in a voiceover. So I figure if I just do, let me try. Oh, getting washi started is the world's most aggravating thing. I don't know. You can tell me I'm wrong, but sometimes I find it aggravating. But anyways, doing the voiceovers for my weekly setups, you know, my weekly plan aheads, my functional planner, I just find that I jumble up, and I'm like, I never know what to say, because with memory plan with me is doing the voiceover for that. You know, I'm talking about the plans, I'm talking about what happened that week, I'm, you know, sharing stories, fun memories, things like that. This, it's the unknown. It's things that haven't happened yet. So I decided to give a talk through a try. I haven't done talk-throughs in a minute. I've done, I mean, I do talk-throughs. I've done talk-throughs on my channel, like especially in my highlights notebook and things like that. Sometimes I just don't think I'm that interesting, you know? But I figured if you guys want to talk through, or we'll give the talk-through a try, and if I find myself stumbling, then I'll just put some music over it. So let's get started with this kit here. Let me show you guys. So the format that I've been using for these spreads is, this is the week that we're in right now. It's actually the 13th. I'm planning for next week. So this is the layout that I've been using. I use this page for my notes section, and then this is obviously my days of the week, and I've been using the format of my habit tracker goes down here. I have my mini calendar and then the month section, and that's what I've been doing for the past the last 3 weeks. So I figured I'm not gonna rock the boat. I'm gonna keep it just like that. And I'm trying to figure out what I wanna put up in the corner up here. I could do a scene, maybe. Do we love this little horse stable? I think, okay, let's try that. Let me see here. I actually really like that. So let me move it up here. I'm probably gonna have to cut off that edge right there, which that's okay. I wanna keep more. That looks good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we'll come back here and just get our handy dandy scissors and we'll cut off this edge right here. Okay, so this upcoming week, I actually have some fun stuff going on. I actually have a business trip planned. That sounds so formal, business trip, but it's true. I do have a business trip. I'm meeting with a director in West Texas. He wants to hire me to be his makeup artist for his film that he is wanting to shoot this year. I have an idea that I want to. I love these corners and I wanted to line. Okay, well, that's not going to work. I thought that that could work and it's not going to. So let me pull out my notebook here. Okay, I had to pull out some different foil from my binder, my Ray and Tay binder, and I've got the Panda Bird Design Dainty Dot Washi, but I also have this. I think I'm gonna use the My Spoiled Planner washi to line the calendar and then the habit tracker. And then I'll use the Panda Bird Design washi to line my weekly boxes. So, okay, anyways, back to what I was saying. So I have a business trip where I am flying out and I'm consulting with this director who asked me to come on board to be his makeup artist. And this is actually, it's actually a sequel. I can't go into much detail about it, but it's a sequel to a movie that he has already made. And he wants to do the effects better than he did it in the first one. And he really respects me, which is like a super, super big honor. I'm like, that's crazy. Wow, thank you. So we're gonna go and we're gonna watch his first movie, the first movie together and go over my opinion on the effects and what I would have done differently, what I would have preferred to do differently, because he's been doing some crowdfunding events to raise money for this film, and he wants to do some really like serious effects in the movie, and so he wants my opinion on what I would do, and I'm really excited about it. We're just gonna have a really good time. So I'm gonna take this month, this January, let me see if I can show you this January sticker that came on this freebie, and I wanna put that right here in the little stable. I think that fits perfectly. I'm super happy. I went through my stash and I found this freebie. I'm just doing a bunch of freebies today, y'all. I found this freebie from Letters to Apollo, and I'm gonna use these days of the week. We're going extra foily because this week I didn't use foil, so I wanna go foily. The last foil color I used was gold, so I'm gonna do silver foil for this one. And I went back and forth. I was like, should I use silver? Should I use gold? But I wanted to be different. I wanted to emphasize the black and the white on there. So I'm using silver, which I'm very excited about. So anyways, that's something super exciting going on with me this upcoming week. I'm actually leaving on the 17th. and I will be back on the 21st. So we're gonna spend a couple of days just going over the film and throwing out some ideas. He's gonna take me to some of the locations where he's wanting to film the second movie, which I'm extremely excited about. I have not read the script yet, but from what he said, it's a doozy, and I love that. If you're new here, I am a movie makeup artist. I specialize in SFX, which is the more gruesome special effects makeup for like horror movies. I do any and all makeup. I actually have a business where I do bridal makeup. I'm a bridal makeup artist as well, but in the film industry, I specialize in special effects makeup. So if you're new, hi, that's me. That's what I do. And it's been my dream to be a movie makeup artist ever since I watched Nightmare on Elm Street for the first time when I was a kid, and I shouldn't have been watching it. So this is like dreams come true for me. Like getting to go and consult on what I would do makeup wise in a horror movie. Like it's I should have like prefaced with, and like I should have said that it is a horror movie that I will be working on, that I am the effects artist on, which I'm very excited about. I don't know if I need to put this down here. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but you know what? I'm gonna do it anyways, because why not? Okay, so we have that pretty much done. I should probably line that. I don't line all the individual lines on the habit tracker just because I don't want that to get in the way of my writing. So I'm just gonna outline the box like around it. I'm not mad at that. I think I can get away with only using one if I do that, because I'd like to keep these for a memory spread that I'm gonna do. Believe it or not, yes, I still do memory spreads, but I don't film them. I go over to my mother's house, I go over to my mom's house on Sunday, and we do what we call Sticker Sunday, which it's me, my mom, and my sister-in-law, my younger brother's wife. We get together and we play with stickers because we're all sticker lovers in the family, and it's super fun. Okay, so that is the basic. No, it's not. I'm not done. Oh, no, it is, because I put in the deco first. Oh, I'm all over the place. Sorry, guys. So let me go ahead and just get that done real quick. We're gonna start off with the days of the week. So this past week, like I was saying, I'm a makeup artist, and this past weekend, we actually did, me and my business partner, we did a expo called Bridal Extravaganza, where vendors, like wedding vendors, set up, and new brides or brides from all over the Houston area gather. It's a 2-day event. It's Saturday and Sunday. And they come in and they pick their vendors. And me and my business partner, he's actually, he's a director that I've worked for years. And we decided to go ahead and start a wedding business together, where he would be doing the videography and I would be doing the makeup. And we have a photographer. We're like an all-in-one package where it's like, okay, you need to book makeup for your wedding, we got you. Do you need to book videography for your wedding? We got you. So that's kind of like, you know what I'm gonna do? I wanna add a scene here. Yeah, I wanna add a scene, but I also wanna add a quote. Because that's what I've been doing. So like, you know, I do the grid, but then I have this extra box. So I think I'm gonna do a scene and a quote. I love this. So we're gonna come down here. Okay. Love that. Let me cut off that extra right there. Beautiful. I have these quotes. They're just from a little quote pack from Amazon, and I think I can find something fun to put on this little scene that I have down here. So let's see. Okay, so I picked this. It says, "Give thanks with a grateful heart." It was one saying, but I cut it in half because I want to put it, I want to place it kind of like this, up at the top here. I really like this. And then I want to take my little corner here and put it down at the bottom near this little happy snowman. I think he's just so cute. So I think what I'm gonna do now is I have these blowing snowflakes from an old $2 Tuesday from Sadie stickers, and add some foil down there just to give it a little bit of extra shine. And I'll take some of these little clusters and add it. So there is my little scene. Now, something else that I've really been enjoying doing, when I say I've been enjoying doing, I've done it a couple times, but I've put deco up the center here for this week, and I really liked that. So I think I'm gonna do the same. Let me see what I have to work with. And this is, I don't have that much floral. I don't put too much floral. I have all these snowflakes though. You know what I'm gonna do? I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay, so on this sheet here, they have like the hanging snowflakes on the side. I want to add floral foil. I like that. And I think I'm gonna like stagger it, so I'll put this one up here. Maybe? How will that look? Does that look good? You know what, I like it, so we're gonna leave that there. I'm wondering, you know what, no, okay. I'm going all over the place, don't mind me. So we have this window, oh, but then we have this window, the girl with the girl reading. Ah, decisions. Okay. I think I like this window, and then I think we're going to take an alcohol ink swatch and we're going to offset. I really like this. Okay. So we're going to put this up here. I'm going to offset this window. I'm going to place it, not press it. Again, a tip from Tay. And I'm gonna layer some snowflakes. So we have these snowflakes from this Letters Apollo freebie. And I'm gonna kind of make it look. Oh, I really like that. I'm liking this a lot. Then we'll take these snowflakes. Kind of put them in the window. Get the really teeny tiny ones. Kind of like just wording through my process. Wording through? Is that even a thing? Whatever, I'm making it a thing. I'm wording through. Add some dots. Make it look like some snow flurries. And then I'm going to take my bone folder and press the alcohol ink swatch down. Love that. I don't have many florals. but I think I want to use this one. So I'm going to cut it down here. And then the window, pull that up. We're gonna place this floral right here. I really, really like that. Okay, yes. I love that so much. And then I think I'm gonna take another corner here, this other corner on this freebie. And put it there. Oh, I really like that. Okay. I love that. I always love putting a focal point of deco up at the corner. I put them, you know, either on this side or this. I always have something. Now I've been doing quotes. Let me see. Let me pull out those quote stickers again. Let's see what else we have. All right, I like these two right here. This one says make a difference, and this one says do more than exist. So I think I'm gonna put this one here. This one says do more than exist. And then I'm gonna layer this one that says make a difference. And I really like the way that that looks. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. I'm loving how this is coming together. I'm super, super happy. Okay, so moving down here, I'm doing a lot of flipping back and forth, but I have to show you guys. So I've been using these longer boxes from my Functionally Chic book from Live Love Posh. We have long stickers here, and then I'm probably gonna add, I'm gonna find a yellow box because I've been putting a longer box and then a smaller box. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing, stick to the same format because that's been really working for me. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we have our long box here. And again, ooh, I don't wanna cover those florals though. So I'm gonna put it over here. I'm just keeping things very, very basic, sticking to what I know. That's been working for me. Trying to keep everything like lined up. Okay, and I like that. All right. I have a fun story for you guys while I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. So if you guys saw, I can't remember which video it was. I think it was my planner stack. I had a Band-Aid on this finger. And the story for that is I was on set, we were outdoors, there was lots of cactus around, cactus plants. My makeup bag got set down near the cactus. I went to brush the cactus off and I got a cactus spine in my finger. And let me tell you, has anyone ever had a cactus spine in their finger? I don't recommend it. I think, is this yellow too bright? This yellow's too bright. Dang it. I have another one. You know what? No, I'll have to make this one work. Anyways, I had this cactus spur or spine, whatever you want to call it, stuck in my finger. And the bandage that you guys saw, there was like a poultice that my mom had me make, and I was like fully confident. I was like, okay, this mom says this will draw it out because it's like, it's my mom. She's the wisest woman I know. And I was thoroughly convinced that that was gonna get it out of my finger. Now, the timeline of events is this. I was on set, the last day on set for me was December 9th. That's when I got the cactus spur in my finger. It's January 13th, right now, on this day when I'm filming. I didn't get that cactus spur out of my finger until a week ago. January 6th is when I got this stupid thing out of my finger. I put different salves on it. And here's the thing, my finger got so swollen, so insanely swollen. I was kind of scared. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit worried about my finger. We have these snowflakes, and I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna start to trail them like that. I really like these. But I got really nervous because I was like, this thing is just not coming out. My finger kept getting swollen and irritated. Like, and you know how you can bend your finger and like touch it like this? I couldn't do that. I could go to like here. So like, and my finger was really swollen and it was just insane. And I tried to do my nails so I could film, because, you know, we all love having our nails done and pretty. Or at least I do anyways. Call me vain, but I like having pretty hands. That's all you see on these videos. So I'm also going to take this other half of this floral, and what I've been doing is I've been putting some florals on days that don't have a lot going on. But anyways, I was sitting there and finally I was just over it, and I went to my husband and I was like, babe, I can't with this. It's so aggravating. So God bless my husband. He was like, all right, you're not gonna like this, but we're gonna have to squeeze it, because it was I had been putting this salve stuff that my mom recommended that I get to try and draw out this thing in my finger. And my husband was like, it's right there on the surface. The problem is there needs to be an exit wound. It needs to have a way out. And there's just no way, there's nowhere for it to go right now. And I was like, oh man. He's like, yeah, so you're gonna have to, I'm sorry, babe, we're gonna have to squeeze it. And I was like, oh no. So he got his pocket knife and he was like, all right, find a way to distract yourself, because I'm gonna have to kind of dig in here a little bit. And that, of course, I was like, huh. I think it's so funny because I can do all kinds of like bloody, gory makeup on things, and I'm completely desensitized by it. But like, I'm such a little baby when it comes to like personal wounds or wounds that people I care about have. I'm like, I cannot handle it. Cannot, will not, don't wanna. So my husband was like, all right, well, we needed to distract you because we got to get this out. I'm sorry, babe, we got to do it. And I was like, okay. So I was trying to think of things to distract myself to talk to him about while he was like working on my finger. And the only thing, this is going to be so funny. This is so funny to me. The only thing I could think of to talk to him about was my stickers. Like, I was still waiting on my kit, my Black Friday order from Paper Trail Plans to come in. And the kit that I used for my bullet journal setup was the warmth kit from Paper Trail Plans. And it's on that kit I got on washi paper. And I had never used washi paper before. So I was sitting there talking to my husband about how nervous I was about using this new paper. And he was like talking to me about it, and all the while like squeezing my finger, trying to, you know, get this is really gross. I'm really sorry, but you know, it's trying to get all like the goo and stuff out of my finger. And finally, you know, he was like, all right, I'm going to leave it alone. He was like, I'm going to let you do it now. He was like, you know what needs to happen. You just got to squeeze it until that thing, you know, because it's right there at the surface. So the following day, I'm sorry this is like really gross. I don't know why I'm talking to you guys about this, but it's interesting to me. So the following day, my husband, I'm sitting there and I'm watching, I was watching How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. And I'm sitting there messing with my finger. And all of a sudden, this cactus spur literally goes boop, boop. It like, I was squeezing it and it goes boop, boop. And it just lands on, like, there it was. And I run out to our front room and I'm like, babe, I got it. And he was like, what? And I showed him and he's like, oh my gosh, you got it. And it was just like immediate, first of all, the immediate relief that I felt in my finger was insane. I was like, oh, it feels so much better. And all of that because my husband dug around and listened to me talk about stickers. I just think it's funny that, like, while my husband was digging in my finger to distract me, from not thinking about what he was doing, he had me talk about stickers, which is so funny to me. Okay, so I wanted to make this look like a snowy scene, and I added our girl here. I really want to bring in more of this gingham, but I feel like if I add it on this side next to her, that'll be too much, but I really want to add more of it in. I also want to add more of these snowflakes. So I think I'm gonna take this one, put it there. I feel like I need to also add more florals. Do I have more? I do. Okay. All right. So I love these freebies. It's like the perfect amount of stickers to use for how I'm using my traveler's notebook here. Like, it's absolutely perfect. I'm loving how this is turning out. And even still, like, even though I'm only using freebies, I'm gonna have leftovers, which I love. Now, is that too... Monday. You know what? We're gonna put it on the... Where am I gonna put this? Because I need to have space to write on Monday. We'll put it on Tuesday. We will put it on Tuesday because I will be flying home on the site. I need to add date dots. I don't have date dots in here. How come no one told me I didn't have date dots? She says, as if you guys can, like, talk to me. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys are, like, screaming at me through the screen going, where are your date dots? I really like this chair right here. Shall we add it here? Yeah, I'm gonna add something behind her as well. Okay, where is my bone folder? Perfect. We'll add this chair right here. Kind of in the corner right there. Okay, I really like that. And then there's some of the smaller deco. See, there's so much here. Like, I can add some to the corner there. Now I'm gonna add dots, but I think this is coming together really nicely. Now I think I'm gonna go back in and add some little speckles of flurries here. Put that here. If you guys are still with me, like, God bless, because I I didn't mean to gross you guys out with that story. Like, I'm sitting here thinking about it. I was like, why did you just say that, Jen? But it was like that band. I was rewatching. I don't know if anyone else says this, but like I was rewatching that video of my planner stack, and I had just that Band-Aid was so distracting. And so I had to give you guys an update because it's like I finally took care of it. Like, it's gone. I'm going to take this piece because I'm trying to use as much of this kit as possible. Like, I love this. This is so cool. Let's do that, and then let's layer some snowflakes. Yeah, let's layer this big one right here. Here. And then, do I have? Yes. Okay, so then we'll take this one and layer it there. And then we'll come in here. But anyways, yeah, so I'm sorry if that like grossed you guys out, but I was super distracted when like going back and watching that video and that dumb Band-Aid on my finger. And I was like, I need to give them an update because, well, and also, y'all, I was afraid that I would never get that thing out of my finger. Like, it was bad, and I got really worried and really nervous. And I was like, I'm gonna have to go to like a clinic and have a doctor like get this out of my finger. And I didn't want to lose. I'm an overthinker too, and I was like, I'm gonna lose my finger. This is not okay. This is not okay. I think that's really all I can do. Like, I want to add. Should I add more? Yeah, we're gonna add more. Add some to here, some to the boxes, you know. But yeah, so, and also it was so funny that like in order to distract me while he did surgery on my finger, my husband had me talk about stickers. That was like, I was like, yep, that tracks. That sounds like me. And God bless my husband for sitting there and acting interested while he was trying to concentrate on pulling everything out of my finger. Okay, I think that's gonna have to be it. There's still so much left over from this. Like, I'm amazed. And this was just freebies, and I used that as well. So let me go in. There's a couple more things that I'm gonna do. I need to add date dots. Okay, I had to find my date dots. Actually, I'm gonna go in and highlight the week that this is. Okay, and then I need to find, because I've been using dots, so I need to find some dots, or I know what I'll do. I will take my Zig Clean Colored Dot marker in the shade Platinum, and we'll just go in and add some dots. I love clean color dot markers so much. And that's just to highlight to-do list, things that I need to jot down that aren't specific to a day but need to happen sometime this week. You know what? I know I haven't added date dots yet, y'all, but I want to add some more of these. I like these more linear ones because I want to make it look like it's like snow flurries falling down, or at least that's what I'm trying to accomplish. I don't know if it's working. Okay, I think we're gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna go okay, I think I'm gonna call this spread done. I'm so happy with how this turned out, only using my Black Friday freebies from Paper Trail Plans. I'm So ecstatic with how this turned out. I love it. I love the gingham. I love this girl. I think she's gorgeous. And this was like an amazing freebie. But yeah, that was everything for this plan with me. I'm sorry if I rambled, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jen. I do planner things. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.